Holly Kitson, HOLLYKITSON, and I am the principal here at Parsons Elementary School. So today we are hosting Principals for the Day from our community. We have Stacy Young from the Decatur Park District and Nolan Evans from MacArthur High School, who is a student ambassador with our district and the school board. We're excited to host because they get to come in and see what's happening around our building. Today, Nolan will be visiting classrooms. He'll be reading stories in some classrooms, observing some classrooms, and then having a great conversation with our sixth graders about what it takes to be successful and to become a student who's selected for student ambassador.
Oh, most everybody got that this was a vowel team. Good. Which vowel team am I going to pick? And then what do we have? Good. Toast. How do I make my second syllable? What is the second syllable? How do we spell E-R. Put it at the end of your words. At the end. You got it? O-E. O-E also says.
They're smart. They're learning a lot. You would never know
They knew how to pronounce penicillin.
Well, because they're learning. This year we've made some differences. If you notice, like there's some differences in how we're instructing. So we're doing direct phonics instruction, and they have learned a lot this year. So we're hoping to prepare them for junior high and see better behaviors as we move forward. Because if they're engaged in learning, then they're not engaged in trouble.
We just think all of it.
Yeah, I'll bring it back down here because she's in. And they can take your card. So it's whoever has the most cards. Okay. So.
And then one card you can some more cards.
Okay.
You might don't know which ones you have.
Okay.
What number? You guys ready to play? Who goes first? Jill, since she's starting. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors? Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You're doing it with me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Well, we're excited to have our third annual Principal for a Day, and this is our opportunity for community engagement and for the community to see the great things that's going on within our district and within our schools, and for them to engage with our students and staff members. So a lot of times people hear things, rumors and stuff, but we want to highlight the great things that's going on within our schools, our classrooms, and within our district. And this is just an opportunity that we have annually, and we look forward to it. So we have community partners from various organizations that's in our schools today, and we'll have a luncheon later on where we can hear about the highlights. And it's just coming from that positive mindset and sharing, and this is building a true village when we're talking about Principal for a Day. So we know it's just for one day, but also with that we wanted to extend to beyond just this day, that they're involved more throughout the school year.
Yes. No, you're going to confuse the kids.
It's been a while. All right, Lexi.
7 times 4.
Yep.
Good job, Lexi. Famous women in history. I picked a couple of these. If you'd like, or I have this story that's called "The World Needs Who You're Meant to Be." So, I want to pick one of these for the second graders. Yes, you feel free. So this one's second graders, and Miss Goodman's excited to have you both.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks. I will get them. We were just finishing up the last one of these images, but you guys are welcome to come in and I don't know who would feel more comfortable where, or if you want to stand, that's entirely fine as well. Okay. All right, second grade. I know some of you are still finishing up your image, but right now we do have our guests who I have told you about and that are here to visit with us and share with you today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you where they are from and why they are here. So before they do that, I would like for you to stand up, push in your chair, and come on down to the carpet, please. All right, waterfall, waterfall. Okay, we need to be good listeners, and it's all you.
All right. Well, thank you, and thank you for being good listeners today. So my name is Stacy Young, all right, and so I have a couple of roles that I do in the community. First, I am on the board for the park district. How many has a park near their home, or how many visit the park? Anybody visit the park in the area? What park do you live close to? Did she say Garfield? Okay, so you're in Parsons, so no? Power is electricity. What's one thing in your home that uses electricity? The lights, absolutely. So your lights, your refrigerator, your PS4, your electronics, yes. So I work for a company. I'm in charge of a team that helps to promote what we do to everybody in the community. This is Nolan.
Hi, my name is Nolan. I'm a junior at MacArthur High School.
My brother go to MacArthur.
For real? What's his name?
KJ.
I'm 16 years old. I wrestle. I play football. My position is linebacker, and I'm also president. So, and I'm
You
here.
a young president?
Yeah.
Oh, the twist of words that we can play on today.
Very literal.
I love it. They're like,
So-
sir, you were 5.
Yeah, I'm here to be with you guys, teach you guys a little bit, and just hang out.
All right, so can we get each of your names, and then if you wouldn't mind, we're gonna maybe read you a story. So we'll start with you.
My feet pound the pavement, pretending I'm the fastest woman in the world. Of course, Wilma Rudolph, who grew up right in this town, is faster than anyone, but I'm the quickest kid in Clarksville, Tennessee, and everyone around here knows it. I'm thinking about tomorrow's parade, still wondering that Wilma's 3 Olympic gold medals would feel like hanging around my neck. Mailbox, there and back. They're having a little race. My toe hurts. Probably because it's poking out a brand new hole. There goes Wilma Rudolph, Shemaine. Just like that, I puff up again. You tripped me. I would have won if you didn't. You were in my lane. I won fair and square. Shemaine walks away, shaking her braids and swinging her bottom. I follow mad as any cat. That's when it happens. My toe hits a rock. Both?
I'm curious, how did you pick that book?
Miss Kitson gave me a couple of books, and I think I like this one.
I like it too, and I think it's appropriate. So, Ms. Kitson, why did you pick that book?
I chose 2 books today because we are finishing up Black History Month and we're going into famous women in history. So I thought the 2 books I picked are about young black girls who make success and want to be successful. So those were my reasons for choosing those 2 books.
We're actually doing our reflections today on the Black History Month and the different people that we've been learning about and the artwork we've been doing and stuff like that. So I'm glad you said that because that was part of what I was thinking was that great connection that you guys can be making to what we've been learning and doing for the past month with the story you've heard. So thank you so much for sharing.
No problem.
And I think we have one more book as well coming up, I think, you guys. I was asking our guests what brought them to Parsons today.
So I am selected, or they asked me if I would come and be principal for the day. And I said, of course. I have lived in Decatur all my life. I went to elementary school and high school and middle school in Decatur. So I live right down the street from Parsons, so I pass this school every day. And I see sometimes you guys going into the classrooms, getting off the bus, so
I thought it would be great to come visit and see all the students I get to ride by every day and see what you guys are up to. So thank you for having me today.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks.
What brings me here is that I am an alumni of Parsons Elementary. I went all the way up to the 5th grade before I skipped the 6th grade. And we also pass the school every time my brother goes here. His name is Kingston Evans. He's in 1st grade. And they had asked me to come here and, I had to represent.
Well, thank you so much for coming. Can we tell them thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Oh, your phone.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh, this might be yours.
I gotta get 1st grade.
Oh, so. Oh, we just left. Okay, so.
We just left 2nd. That was 2nd grade, right?
Yeah, that was. Right there, sweetie. Right there. I gotta get yours, Kim.
Put it right here.
Oh, you can come over here so you can see the board, but you're not gonna go to that table. No. That table is full. Remember what you're looking for.
How do you pronounce that one?
So the first one, is there a silent E at the end? So it's gonna go over here under up.
What's up, dude?
Only the ones with the silent E go over here. Duck, and it goes under
Up.
up. Very good. Up or unicorn? Under up. Very good. Next one. Haven. Number
You
7.
walk down to
How many
6th
vowels are
grade.
there?
They're waiting on you, I think. Oh, do you need to use the restroom or anything before we go?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, we'll head down there. So the 6th graders are it's just a conversation, so you can share with them kind of what made you feel successful and get to where you are in high school, and maybe what it was like to be at Parsons a long time ago. and just to have a conversation with them, okay?
All right.
This is Nolan Evans. He is a student at MacArthur High School. He is currently a student ambassador and takes information and shares with the superintendent and the school board about what's happening in the schools. He's just come to answer questions, talk with you guys about high school and what it takes to be successful there, and what Parsons, how Parsons he was a Parsons student. And so he knew Mr. Green and Mrs. Davis, and so he started here at Parsons. So what he got here, he'll talk to you guys a little bit about what he got here, how it helped him in junior high and high school, kind of just some motivation, all right? So ask good questions about high school, what it means to be a student ambassador, and then answer any questions he has, okay?
Okay.
All right, enjoy everybody.
And some things I'm involved with. I'm student council president. I wrestled and I play football. I'm on defense. I'm a linebacker. My number's 41. If you guys are wondering, and yeah. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And it was way smaller before, like when I went here. We didn't have that extra wing with like younger kids. Any questions? Yeah.
What's it like in high school?
Loud, right? That's what I'd say. Loud in high school. There's a lot more opportunities than elementary school and middle school combined, and it's pretty fun. You always find the group of people that you like. Could you guys tell me your guys' names?
SJ.
Start with you. SJ?
Elena.
Elena?
Elena.
Elaine.
Ella.
Ella.
Leilani or Leilani.
All right, with Lonnie.
Lane.
Lane.
Delia.
Delia.
Maddie.
Maddie.
Gabby.
Gabby.
Brayden.
Brandon. You said your name was Braylon?
Yeah.
I think I used to have you as a reading buddy back when I was in 5th grade.
I've been here ever since I came here.
I had you as a reading buddy. So, oh, yeah, you got your hand up. Selena? Wait, what did you?
Sophia.
Sophia, yeah. And, you know, I mean, we can stand in silence. You guys are cool with that?
No, I'm not cool with that.
Yep.
How was it like in middle school?
It was, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean, sit up here and lie, but like, middle school thing, it's a drastic change, but in the end, it's a good change, all right, because you learn, you grow, and it's needed. We're getting more options like shrimp bowl. We're having like shrimp bowls, taco salads, like, and also there's like one sauce that I like. It's like ranch dressing mixed with taco seasoning. It's real good. The food is better than the elementary school. Yes.
Is it harder to stay on top of work in like middle school and high school?
I'd say middle school, it wasn't that hard, mostly because of COVID. Well, I'd say that every school has horror stories. Like, every school has that one situation that happened, but it's just that we don't keep it under wraps. Decatur is a small town, so if you tell your friends something, your friend will tell their friends, and then everybody knows it.
Like you dating somebody, then the whole Decatur room.
Yeah, in 2 days. So.
Exactly.
We can't keep it under wraps like, say, there was a bad school in Chicago, because not everybody knows each other. Yes, ma'am. In front of the fight? Yeah, I've seen a couple of fights.
Are fights more common in like middle school and high school?
I'd say in middle school and high school.
Yeah, that's what my brother said.
And also they're worse in middle school. Yeah.
Are teachers mad in high school?
Well, I mean, I'd say that it depends on what classes you're taking, right? Because a lot of them aren't mean, they're just very strict. Because I have this one teacher, I like the way she teaches, but it's just that, like, if my assignment is turned in an hour late, she will take off 50%. So, yes.
What caused you like to want to work as this?
You know, just like to hang out. Also, I skipped the 6th grade, so this is something that I never even experienced. Also,
Do you like doing it? Don't just give you a reason to get out of school.
you're pretty smart. You're pretty smart. Yeah. I guess it is. Braylon.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh. How'd you skip the 6th grade? Like,
I asked the principal. I took a test. Then they gave me like a talk saying, "Hey, middle school is going to be a drastic change from elementary school." And I said, "I'm prepared." They put me in 7th grade. Yeah. My favorite teacher in middle school or high school? High school. I'd say his name is Mr. Spates. Right? Yeah, he's a pretty funny teacher, but he's the gym teacher, so if you're talking about real teacher, I'd say either Mr. Peters or Mr. Bear. Yep. A couple of points, 54 to 10, that's just a few points. I mean, I'd say it's pretty close. Yep.
Is there a lot of peer pressure in high school?
Peer pressure? Yes, but it depends on who you hang around. Because there's such a thing as good peer pressure, because a lot of my friends tell me to get on my work and to keep coming to practice every day. So that's an example of good peer pressure. But there's a lot of bad peer pressure. But your personality will attract the exact type of people that are like you. And so, yeah. 7th grade, say sophomore year. 7th grade because Mr. Moore, he was the most relaxed teacher that I've ever met, and he had gave me a couple of opportunities. And I remember one time he was letting like students wrestle in his classroom. All right, and you know, I mean, they got in trouble because it got out of hand. And then he was like, "Nah, they're all right." Yep.
Where did you go for middle school?
Stephen Decatur.
Oh, okay.
Like Stephen Decatur.
Yep, Stephen Decatur. It's relaxed. It's not as quiet as this classroom. It's loud and gonna be uncomfortable. Every middle school is gonna be a little bit. Least favorite subject? AP Lit. But it wouldn't be as bad if they didn't have if you're like 10 minutes late, 50% of your grade chopped off.
We have to be on time in classes, you have to have your work completed, you have your grades. In order to graduate, you have to pass the classes.
Also, make friends with your teachers, all right?
Be kind, respectful.
You know, because depending on like if they like you or not, they'll be like, I'll give you a little extra day.
What's PE?
You get 3 choices. You get walk for life. I don't like that, and I don't get a choice because if I do choose walk for life, then I'll have to run every day after practice. There's also co-ed sports where you do the pacer test. It's kind of like what we have now. I place baseball, play pacer, and all that. You have personal fitness where you get to live. Yeah. Any other questions about anything?
What other grades have you talked to?
What other grades have I talked to today? Oh, 5th grade, 3rd grade, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. Yep.
How long are usually all the classes?
Around 40 minutes.
Do you have all A's?
I have A's and B's. And I've gotten a C before.
Do everybody like be laughing? Y'all have like drills?
Drills? No. Well, I mean, they watch. I mean, they sit outside and watch, but when a 283-pound, 6'3" person is walking towards you, you kind of stop laughing. You tend to stop laughing. Yep.
Are you friends with freshmen?
Yeah, I am. Couple. Yep.
How much coaches do you have?
How many coaches do we have? Wrestling we have 2, and in football we have around 6.
You know
Frankie, what's your last name? I don't think I do.
You know somebody named Felicia?
Felicia last name?
I don't know. She just don't say it.
No, I don't know somebody
He
named
doesn't know
Felicia.
everybody in the high school, so if you have questions about attending high school or junior high, focus on that. He's not going to know everybody in the high school.
I mean, I know people's last name way in their first name. Questions? Anything in high school about what I planned? Yep. I struggled in middle school, yeah, but in high school I found out who I was, how to be more vocal, because that's a trick. You have to learn to just speak your mind more often. Be loud and proud.
Was it hard losing?
It took time. I'd say that it wasn't that hard, but it just took a long time. And there were challenges, yeah.
Time for them to get ready for lunch. Do you know one of my boys holds one of the wrestling? My son Gavin was a wrestler. He graduated quite a ways ago, but he was the first wrestler to win a match at state since Coach Simmons.
Proceed to coordination of the school.
Coordinate. Tell them they go down both sides.
We can go down both sides. Ladies first, go down both sides.
What's the difference?
When I first went to Parsons,
Say your name first
Oh.
and where you go to school.
my name is Nolan Evans. I'm a junior at MacArthur. I'm a junior board ambassador. I'm a student council president, and I also play football and I wrestle.
All right.
When I went to Parsons, I learned something about elementary school kids. You gotta have a lot of patience. I remember somehow, like Miss Kitson, like she'd line up all the kids and have them ring a bell like one at a time, very slowly. And then there was this, they kept getting out of line, and then like they would like stay on the yellow spot until it's your turn. And then they kept going past the yellow spot, so they had to say it like 70 times to not go past that spot. But yeah, they didn't. They were good children, but they just didn't know. All right. And then they were really respectful. They knew what they were talking about. Like one time, there was like this quiz game, so I was like, all right, let me try my skills. They were like, how big is a chameleon's tongue? I had said like 1.5 times its size, and then one student was like, actually it's 2.3 size its time. You know what I mean? He got it right, I got it wrong. So. And then some 6th graders asked me some good questions about college, high school, and I'd really recommend it again. I want to go there again.
And I've invited him back. He did a great job meeting with all of the students. And he's telling our success bell. I had the longest success bell list ever. But we really enjoyed it. Stacey Young also came, and she did a great job. But I kept him real busy reading stories and sitting in on some phonics classes. And then he had a question and answer session with our 6th graders. So I think it went really well. And we'll welcome him back.